Perfect. Usually on all these home renovation shows where they have the big emotional reveal with these people, they're always like crying, enthusiastic, they always love it. And it kind of makes you wonder, is this staged? Because sometimes the shit that they do to these people's homes is just absolutely horrendous.
Pretty cool, huh?
We witnessed this in that 90s show that I covered, Decorating Scents, where they had $500 and a dream, a nightmare, actually, let me correct that, where these people were full on the verge of tears, for sure. They were hiding how upset that they were at the designs that these lovely ladies came up with. And to my absolute joy, I found this show where they did not hold any punches.
Please open your eyes and see your new room.
What the hell to the no. We got a lot of work to do.
This show, which I somehow hadn't heard of until like a couple days ago, is called Trading Spaces. The show aired in the year 2000 and ran until 2008. I wonder what happened in 2008 that people didn't want to spend money renovating their homes anymore. I don't know. Beats me. But the show was revived in 2018, which is how we got this clip, and for some reason, it only aired for 2 seasons until it ended again in 2019. The show takes 2 sets of neighbors, as you can see by their different colored shirts, easy to tell who's who, and they have to renovate each other's homes in 48 hours on a budget of $1,000. And I don't know what the producers told the people on this show, but there are so many horrible moments. Like, the best part of the show is the reveal. So I want to take you through a few of those because it is just disastrously entertaining.
What the What? Hell to the no. I'm sorry.
I 100% support her because I can't tell you how many times people have probably opened their eyes on one of these shows and have thought, what the fuck, in their head, but she was just brave enough to say it. And that's the real difference here. I don't know if the producers told them to ham it up for the show, but these feel like genuine reactions, and you'll see why when we get to some later ones.
Where is the pool table?
The pool table is right there. This is just a topper. It comes right off.
Okay. I'm about to pee myself. Literally.
You're about to what?
Pee myself.
She's going through like 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can smell. She's really trying to collect herself, also probably going through the 5 stages of grief. You might be thinking like, it's maybe this room isn't that ugly. You know, she might be overreacting. The reason this reaction happened is because she asked for a Prince room, like the singer. Does anything about this room scream Prince to you?
This is fine. I love this. But all I asked for was a Prince room.
She got your little red Corvette in here.
It's not really making up for a lot, even if that is Prince themed. I think I read a little thing where she actually got backlash for this type of reaction.
You know, some people agreed that my reaction was open and honest. Some of the fans were like, no, she was being nasty. I wasn't looking for like a Prince statue or even a purple wall or purple room, just something that resembled Prince would have been fine. And I was really disappointed that that was not something that she even considered.
And what they do, it's not entirely the neighbors' fault for this, because the neighbors, yes, they renovate each other's rooms, but they also work with designers. And there's one designer on this show that is absolutely notorious and is responsible for many of the outlandish ideas that land them into hot water. And also, maybe she's a genius, maybe she's a reality show genius, because those clips are the ones from this show that live on and go viral.
The walls gotta go. This is disgusting. We got a lot of work to do.
Crystal was concerned that you wouldn't like it.
She should be.
I love that they kept the tension. They kept all of the awkward pauses. There is no buffer with any music or anything that they usually put in these shows. It is all tension. And it's awesome. This is a reality home renovation show like I've never seen before, and I truly mean that. I can't believe this got aired. I guess it makes sense that it aired on TLC and not HGTV. I feel like HGTV is like the highly curated version of something like this. But the thing is, these people aren't off the hook yet because they also renovated their neighbor's home, right? And their reaction was similar.
I know you guys did work hard. I know it was contentious over there, but over here, they were working really hard too. Open your eyes.
Babe, open first.
He did. He did it.
All right. Oh, no.
I love how she had the same reaction.
What the are these colors, though? Babe, open first.
He did. He did it.
The poor host is thinking, how can I leave this situation immediately? I don't know what to say or do.
I can live with a couple of things.
Okay, what can you live with?
Okay, I can live with this bar.
This bar was built by Joni.
I can live with this. They did good.
I'm not sure what she asked for, but it probably wasn't like an airport hallway type of wall. And the host is trying to find, you know, anything that she can live with. And so she points to this painting. But the thing is, what they did with the painting was it's a painting that says cocktail, right? But they made it into two paintings. One that says cock and the other one says tail. And I'm not really sure if that was the right artistic decision. You know, I'm all for artistic expression. Not sure maybe the artist was ovulating during this time. You know, maybe there's some meaning behind the cock painting.
It was a whole cool process. Terry did that. I think it's really neat.
I also don't know why they chose to make the S backwards. Not that I'm here to critique art. I'm here to critique interior design or something. Naturally, regular hug maybe would have sufficed, but the choking entrance really, you know, it really displays perhaps dominance, perhaps I'm joking, but also I really want to fucking kill you for what you did to my home. You know, there's a lot of things to read there.
There was gonna be brown stripe.
Lies.
I wasn't letting that happen.
Lies.
And she's like, listen, it was gonna be worse. She was gonna paint brown on the walls, and I didn't let that happen. I think she's aware of the damage she has caused, but to be fair, they just shouldn't have done this.
I cannot remember ever a time 2 negative reveals in one show.
It's not so much negative. But
It's not so much,
just-
okay, make me feel better.
It
Make me feel
was just-
better.
It wasn't so much negative. She just said it was,
Disgusting.
that's not that negative.
Yeah.
Clinton Kelly was a guest designer for us this time around. It was his first time.
First and last time, hopefully. I feel like sometimes on those HGTV shows, they just like won't necessarily listen to the client and just kind of do what they like. And I feel like this is a really extreme example of that.
Who did your space over there? Tell them who it was.
It was Hildy. Now, I like Hildy, you know, personality-wise, we kind of vibed a little bit, but I don't like her style at all. She can keep that over in France, where she is.
So we get a Hildy reveal. Hildy is the one that is responsible for so many of the disasters on this show, and she's kind of my icon for it.
You guys so much for trading spaces. And please, our carpenters were great, right? Ty and Joni. They gave you guys the one thing you liked in each room. You had a great time. Didn't you have a great time?
The host is absolutely huffing copium at the end, being like, you guys both had a good time, right? Please. My eyes have been getting assaulted by this show, and I need a break, maybe by playing a game that is nice to look at and perhaps has cute creatures. Have you tried Midas Merge? God? Yes, and I'm telling you to download Midas Merge. It's me, the disembodied voice you just heard, and I'm here to tell you about Midas Merge, now that that guy's gone. The sponsor of today's video, and also the Merge 3 game with cute little flying cappy birds. And they're adorable. Team up with these guys to revive the Gardens of Gold, which have been captured by Nyx, the sassy goddess of night. Unravel the mystery while merging these sunbursts to free the land and cute little creatures. It's not only free to download, but also doesn't need Wi-Fi, which makes it great for traveling, like if you're on a plane, train, or road road trips without internet. And if you're one of the first 100 people to download Midas Merge with my link or QR code that you can scan, it's probably over here, you'll get a unique level 1 Mox Fox with my name. This cute little guy boosts your garden progress. Be sure to click the link in the description. And thank you Midas Merge for sponsoring this video. So what's funny about this show is they absolutely lean into people hating the designs in these reveals. So much so that on Amazon, the Trading Spaces DVD, one of them is just titled, "They Hated It," with this lady diabolically looking at us, smiling after ruining their homes. It is diabolical. It's awesome. It feels like she's the one who's saying, "They hated it." I love my job. They leaned into it so much. There's an entire segment, I'm not sure if this is part of the DVD or not, but this is on YouTube, where Trading Spaces themselves made a compilation of everyone hating their designs.
Our designers love Trading Spaces because they can just get an idea and do it. But some of those design ideas are a little daring, and our homeowners aren't always happy with the results.
You're in your new bedroom. Open your eyes.
Oh my gosh, that is really cool. I love the headboard.
Oh, definitely the thing above the bed has got to go. That's got to go.
Wow, I love it. I love these walls. These sunburst walls are really cool.
Oh, no. I don't like it.
Do you think if you
I really like
painted-
the separation in the room.
So he likes the partitions.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
I don't know what the goal was, being like, well, your husband who has no taste likes it. So? And she's like, yeah, okay, I still don't fucking like it. I don't think the sunbursts are that bad. I don't think it's anything you can just take the thing off the wall if you don't like it. The partitions, I can absolutely see that making the room feel smaller.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
We might need one of those.
Yeah, I love it. You guys did a great job. I love it.
So the best part about this reveal is the other neighbors coming in who were responsible for this. Almost a little sinister. By the way, I saw Scott Kramer cover this clip in his video about this show, and that's 2 for 2 copying Scott Kramer videos. Thanks, Scott.
Hi, Casey.
Hi, Bob.
How are you?
I'll be working hard tomorrow.
Like, how is that not a little sinister? Hi, Casey. Do you like what I did to your room? It's kind of giving Mean Girl. It does feel like one of them was wrong at a different point in time, and this is their way of getting back at them.
Come on in, guys.
You might not like the partitions, but we liked them.
I'm sure you do. You want to help me take him down?
Yikes. What was the goal of being like, well, we liked the partition? That's what I don't understand about the reaction. They were like trying to gaslight her into liking the thing that she doesn't like. Both of them, the host and Bob. What does Bob know about partitions? Okay, we're starting to get into the realm of it being a little more outlandish. This one, they put hay on the walls. Hay. It's on your walls.
Usually, hay is for horses, but not when Hildy redesigns a room. April and Leslie certainly didn't expect it on their walls.
You're in place. You said it smells good.
It smells great in here.
Well, open your eyes and see what it looks like.
Oh my God.
Oh, Baduda, this is great. It's pink.
It looks like vomit. It looks like SpongeBob's sweater made out of eyelashes.
I heart you.
Oh, right. Not only are the walls made out of hay, we have a thick crown molding of hay, and the ceilings are painted pink. Next to the blue room, by the way. Like, the walls made out of hay are already unhinged, but the hay crown molding really takes it to another level of what the fuck.
That's the first thing you noticed was the ceiling. Yeah.
The wall is a little bit funky. I'm not sure about the straw action here.
Well, the kids will.
I'm glad you could tell it was straw, because we weren't sure you'd even know for sure what it was.
It's straw.
It's straw.
It's straw.
It's a form.
I said I really didn't want a kid room, but I'm going to be cleaning up straw for the rest of my life.
She has a good point. How do you get that off the walls? The worst part, if you don't like the color of the wall, you can just repaint it. What are you supposed to do to get tiny pieces of straw off the walls? And again, this was Heidi's doing. Hildy, sorry. And this is just one of the victims of Hildy that we've covered today.
I can't believe what you did! My whole thing is this is what's going to happen.
I know.
Yeah. Mommy. Okay.
This is
Kira. Here's Kira. This is what she'll do. She just will go get more.
It's organic.
Ew. What the fuck? I didn't know she put it in her mouth. Why would you do that? It was probably glued to the wall with glue.
It's organic.
You know, I'm glad Red was being honest that she didn't like the walls. I really wanted more context of, whose idea was it? Because I kind of doubt that it was the blue team's idea to put hay on the wall. It does feel like a very Hildy idea. But this show, Trading Spaces, is kind of lost media. You can't find a lot of these full episodes, anywhere. I found a few of them on Reddit, but that's why we're watching clips, is because I can't find full episodes. I mean, I can, but they're kind of like the boring episodes. Also ones that were recorded on VHS that aren't the best quality. But yeah, I wish we had more context for Hildy's idea here. I think there was an article later released about this, and Hildy really doubled down on the hay on the walls, which I found really interesting.
Nancy and Lenny wanted anything but Asian decor in their living room. But Genevieve was inspired by an obi from a kimono. And once a designer is inspired, that's it.
Wait, hold on. It feels like, the way that they've narrated this intro, it feels like they specifically asked for anything but Asian-inspired decor. Also, you got a problem with Asian-inspired decor? What's the issue? Is something about my culture upsetting you? About the decor? You don't like...
Oh my god. Wow. Look at the wall.
Look at the wall.
That's a rust effect.
My gosh.
That's actually rust.
That's actually decaying rust on your walls. Do you like rust on your walls? Do you like rust? Do you like Call of Duty map on your walls? Do you like when you accidentally leave a cast iron skillet out with some water on it and it rusts immediately before you can clean it? Do you like that? You like that on your wall?
I'm not sure about the fabric on the pillows.
Do you like the idea of them? You don't have to.
Not really.
I think it's great.
And the inspiration of the room came from that valance, which is actually an obi from a kimono.
I didn't even see that.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool? While she's actively crying. I know you don't like the pillows, but do you like the idea of the pillows? I love the host. I have nothing against the host. I think some of the questions she asks are so funny. It's kind of giving Ned Fulmer asking his wife, how did it feel when I cheated on you? In that podcast that's going viral. That's honestly kind of the same energy. She's actively crying and she's like, but isn't that cool? Oh, you're crying at the pillows, but how do you feel about the pillows? Do you like the pillows? Why are you crying? If you touch the wall, you get tetanus. You like that? I heard you're really into that.
Look behind you and see if you like this wall okay.
Oh, that is bright.
They were terrified to turn around. It was like, oh God, Hildy's right behind me, isn't she? So this one at first glance is not as atrocious as the other ones so far. I'm curious to see what they don't like about it.
I hope you like it. Open your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Look at the
you got your...
You saw that? Yeah! You know what? There's a lot of your touches in here. Do you think that this room is going to be functional for your family?
I think so. I had to look a little bit more. I don't know. We have to put helmets on the kids with the floor.
Are you concerned about the floor? You wanted to put down hardwood, is that correct?
That's good. You prepared it.
You're halfway there.
Is it leveled and ready? Okay.
It's all sanded. Al worked so hard.
So it wasn't that bad until they revealed that the floor is gone. It's just concrete.
I don't know if I like the wall color.
Oh.
I've changed some diapers that were that color.
Oh no. Baby poop green.
I actually like the renovation on this one. I like the after, unless there's something terrible that I'm missing.
That's okay. I count to 3 now. When I hit 3, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Bernie? He's not saying anything.
I'm looking. It's definitely different. I like the headboard. I like it.
I like it.
It's nice. It's warm. I like it. You like it?
Gotta get used to it.
Gotta get used to it.
I guess gotta get used to it. It's Egyptian looking.
It's Egyptian looking? Oh, I didn't even
right
think
here.
of that.
No,
I guess that is kind of Egyptian looking.
Why in the middle America does that mean? It's kind of Egyptian looking? You mean it doesn't look like you dug the bedding out of your grandma's attic? It doesn't look dusty? Is that what you mean? You know, this makes me want to double down more. I really like this. I mean, just look at what it looked like before. I mean, you can tell by the happiness of the plant. The plant was literally dying. It was folding over in this one. And here they revived it. I feel like that says it all. I feel like if there's any indicator of life that has been brought into this room, that is it.
Do you like the color of the ceiling?
I'm not a ceiling painter person. I don't like them painted.
Oh, at all?
No, it's just dark.
Well, it's only the one wall that's dark. All the other walls are still white. They're all still white.
Okay. It's not what I would have done.
I feel bad. They really tried. This isn't like a hay on the walls situation. This is like, they actually tried to make it look like modern and nice.
Let's bring Jody and Tom out here and maybe they can console you a little bit.
Don't hate us.
Hey guys.
I hate you guys.
I hate you. It's not your plan, but how do you like your room?
We love our room.
You painted our ceilings too.
Awesome.
I didn't want to. I said Doug Wilson's gonna do it.
Dude, the hypocrisy. Orange lady, jail. Jail.
Pam and John were clear in their wish to have their fireplace untouched, but Doug felt it needed a new look to pull the whole room together. Pam and John couldn't disagree more.
Okay, so this one, you know, the design, it's not really my style, but it's not like disgustingly ugly, I think. But the one thing is that they specifically mentioned to not touch the fireplace. The brick fireplace is beautiful. I don't know what went through the designer's head where they were like, I know she specifically told me not to, but I'm gonna. Jail.
Open your eyes and see your new family room.
Wow.
Well,
It's different.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
you guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit.
I would be devastated. I feel like they could have left it. They could have left it brick and it still would have made the room feel together.
I'm going to have to leave the room now.
You're that disappointed?
Well, I'm going to have to.
Yeah,
That's so sad. They ruined her fireplace. I like the way she said, "You're that disappointed." That reminds me of the time I was on a plane. And it was a really short flight. It was like an hour. And I asked for ginger ale with no ice, by the way. It's just too much. And she brings me ginger ale with ice. You know, it's not a big deal. I'll take it. And I didn't finish it because the flight's like an hour and I went to the bathroom in the middle of it. And so at the end when they were coming around with trash bags and I was like, I'm sorry, it's still kind of full of liquid. Is that still okay to throw in the trash? And she was like, yeah, that's totally fine. Because it's an open cup. I'm not gonna save it. Before you people are like, that's actually so wasteful of you to throw away a perfectly full cup of ginger ale when you're landing on a plane and they need you to put up the trays. And before I threw it in the trash, she was like, you didn't like it? You didn't like the ginger ale? As if it was like really personal for her that she like painstakingly made the ginger ale herself from scratch. And I was like, no, it's not that I didn't like it. Like, I just didn't have time to drink it. I'm so sorry. Like, I had to make her feel better about me not finishing my ginger ale. I felt so bad. She just said it in a similar tone, so that reminded me of that.
You're that disappointed?
Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the two of you?
I don't even know where to start.
That is, I cannot believe. I feel like they upload every episode and just air it without thinking about it, because it is just devastating to have her mic still on when she's walked off frame and you can hear her crying throughout them talking. That is evil.
It's really too
Well, let's go comfort Pam, shall we? Okay.
Your room is everything is reversible. That's right.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, it'll be fine.
They
that's
they had an adverse reaction.
Yeah, well, we were afraid of that.
So why didn't you say anything?
They
did. They protected your fireplace. It's under
We totally did.
At least they protected the fireplace, I guess. They said everything was reversible.
So why didn't you say anything?
Okay, there's one more I need to show you, and this one might be the most insane one. And I don't say that lightly. And again, I couldn't find the actual clips for this because they all got taken down, so we are watching it through Watch Mojo. Everyone thank Watch Mojo in the chat. Thank you.
Number 2, the beach room.
Did you look?
No, I'm feeling something on my...
Oh, yeah.
Open your
that's
eyes.
crunchy.
Open your eyes.
Oh, no, I don't want to open it.
Oh, my God.
What do you think is crunchy on their feet? What could they have possibly done to the floor that they think it's crunchy on their feet?
We think Hildy is some sort of evil mastermind or something, because some of her ideas are just atrocious. Here we have a literal beach room.
Oh, come on. Look. No. See, now we can take our shoes off and get the sand in our toes.
Hildy dumped sand on the floor, and the neighbors that were decorating their home were like, they're gonna fucking kill us. They're like, Hildy, you're putting us on the line here when you dump a wheelbarrow of sand on the ground. Hildy does not give a fuck that you're gonna track sand into other rooms of your house. Do you know how annoying it is already to go to the beach and track sand into the car? Well, what if it was in your house 24/7?
The walls were painted with very ugly red and yellow stripes, and sand was put on the floor. Not like a little sand pit in the corner or something. Nope, the entire room was covered in inches of sand. And it's like the homeowners thought it was a joke, because they just laughed along with Paige while staring at the room in disbelief.
I don't want
Oh, my God. We got Hilda's eyes.
At least they were good sports about it. They didn't cry, but I probably would have been crying on the inside. What did they ask for? What could they have possibly asked for? Because I think they were going for like a beach oasis type of thing. But at the same time, the walls are red and yellow, like a circus. Hildy, what was the vision? Also, how much weed did you smoke before doing this? It's okay, just be honest. Yeah, so all of that probably makes you think this is top tier design now. I bet at the beginning of this video you were thinking, wow, that's like really bland and kind of ugly. And now you're like, actually, I would love to be here in my relaxing little box of a room. Thank you, Trading Spaces, for making me feel better about my mediocre interior design. And thank you for watching this video and subscribing and turning on the bell, because it's Gabby Bell, bitch.